Hey everyone, Jay Wesley here. If you've been following along on this series of tutorials, I want to welcome you back. If you're brand new, what we do here is I basically take you from square one and we build a map and I show you little tips and tricks we can do along the way. In this one, at the end of the last one, I said we'd go in and do some weapon replacements. So that's going to be the first thing we're going to do. It does get a little bit technical, so it will take a few minutes. Um, there's a really good resource out there for weapons and textures and items that I like to go to. If you just do a quick Google search for Realm 667, let me get this pulled up here for you. Yeah, Realm 667, and then right here, the repository. And this, like I said, it's a slew of items, monsters. Don't go in here and download them and just start copy and pasting with reckless abandon. It's a quick way to send your project down the toilet if you're not paying attention to what you're doing. So if we come over here to the armory and then go to Doom Style, we're going to find a pistol. There was a COLT in here that I saw that would be a good one to use. Yeah, this one right here, the COLT 45. So I left the link down below for you if you want to go that route, or just go ahead and download this. And then open up our map in Slade and the Colt 45 in Slade. And I will see you back here in just a minute. Alright everyone, so here we are in Slade. We have our map open and our Colt 45 open. So the very first thing that we're going to need to do is I like to move the sprites over. We don't have any sprites in our map yet, so we want to make sure that we get these start bracket and the end bracket here too. So we'll go ahead and grab that and copy and then move over here, and then just right down at the bottom we'll paste it in, and that should be all of our sprites, including the including the one to pick it up. Okay, so now that's there, and then we can do our sound. So let's go up here to our sound info lump, and we already have a sound info lump in our WAD, so we're just going to copy this line here, go back to our map, and go to sound info here, and we'll start editing this. We'll bring this down a little bit, and I always like to comment it out. Like I said, it can get messy, so this is going to be weapon sounds. And then we can go down another few lines and do Colt 45. And then paste the line in. And then save it. And then we'll go ahead and grab the sound, which is the fire sound, and copy that. Come back here, we'll just paste it under our waterfall sounds. So there's our sound. And then we need to grab this, the decorate lump. This basically, yeah, gives the weapon a number so you can place it in Doom Builder. Ammo use, it's going to give you 20. Clip is the ammo type. This is obviously the weapon sound. There's a good resource on the ZDoom wiki that really tells you what all this is. So we're just going to copy the decorate lump, and then right under map info we'll paste it in. So we'll go ahead and save all, and we'll go ahead and close the Colt 45, and then we need to go to Doom Builder. If you have your map open, close it out and then reopen it, so that way the Colt 45 shows up. So we'll go ahead and reopen our map here, and right in front of the player, go to things mode, not vertices, things mode, double click, and then right at the bottom you should have a decorate tree now, and then there's our Colt 45. Put it right in front of the player, and let's test. And there it is. You can pick it up. There we go. A Colt 45. Pretty cool. But there's not really any sense in having two pistols, is there? So with ACS what we can do is go in and basically strip the player of the original weapon. So come up here to your script editor. It'll open this screen. The very first line that we need to do is the £, include, and then open quotes, z common dot acs, and that's just basically the script library for ACS. When we're doing things like environmental effects, and in this case stripping the player, I always like to do a high script number, so we're going to do script 900 and then open, and open is going to basically activate the script as soon as the map starts. So we'll do an open bracket and a close bracket, and then tab over. And the line of code, we're going to do 2 lines because we need to take away the pistol and the starting ammo. So it's simple. It's just take inventory, and then, doesn't it take inventory? Oh, I'm not spelling it right. Inventory. There we go. And then we want to open quote pistol closed, comma 1, and that'll take the pistol away, semicolon there. And then we want to take inventory clip, which is the ammo, and we want to take away all the starting ammo, which is 50, so 50, and then close that out. And then come up here to the little note with the lightning bolt to compile your script, and then we'll close that out. And now when we click play, we should not have a pistol or starting ammo. So yeah, no ammo. So now we'll pick this up. This should give you 20. Here we go. Very cool. So we'll go ahead and hang on to that. Next thing I want to do using ACS, there's one line of code we can do to kind of add like a mist to the environment. So this might take a minute, but what I'm going to do is go to sectors mode and basically select all the sectors that are outside pretty much. So I'm going to just start over here and drag maybe to like the end of the stairs over here, and that should select a good portion. I don't want the rocks, so we'll deselect those, and then we need to do this big sector here, this one, that platform. We'll go ahead and leave the teleporter alone, and then we'll just kind of work our way around the map, all the areas that are outside, not underneath here, but the pool, the stairs here, these little sectors, that one, we won't worry about the platform, and this one. So that should be, just do one, look over. That should be all of our outside sectors. So with all of those selected, we're going to right click, and then in order for the effect to show up correctly, you need to lower the brightness a little bit. So let's do this at 192, and then we'll give all the sectors a tag of kind of high, so 50. So what that did is, yeah, it gave all the outside sectors a tag of 50 and lowered the brightness. So let's go back to our script editor, and then in the same lines here, the starting lines, we'll do sector set fade, yeah, okay, and then it's going to ask for the tag, which is 50 for the sectors. And then I want to do a little bit of red. It can get really, really bright. I think the maximum is 255, like your brightness. Let's start it at 32 red, and then 0 green, 0 blue, and then we'll close it out. And let's see what 32 looks like. We'll go ahead and click play. This will change it tremendously, watch. Nice. Gave it like a nice little red tone, little mist all along the outside areas. Looks good. We might be able to crank it up just a little bit. No, I actually kind of like that. Looks good. We can also do it in the skybox up there too. So let's come down to our skybox. And I don't think there's any sector tags going on here, so let's just grab everything. Keep the brightness at 192, and we'll tag that 50. Hit play. Nice. It is coming together. I'm loving this. I am loving this. So now what we can do, let's add another line of ACS to our script. Figure this out. Because what we're going to do is we're going to put basically a roof on this pathway with a 3D floor, but we want to keep our fog effect. So let's do another sector set fade. We can just copy and paste this basically. But we'll change the tag to 51. And then we'll go ahead and compile. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, and I was thinking, yeah, here, 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 and here, and then we can leave the switch outside. So we'll go ahead and right click with those selected and give that the tag of 51. Clear it out, and then outside we're going to make a dummy sector. You know, you could just do 64 by 64. Then what we need to do is the floor height is negative 168. So let's do this. Negative 168, negative 168. And then we're basically just gonna, let's give it a height, the sector height here, let's give it a height of like 160. So now what we need to do is bring the floor height to negative 8, because that's basically going to be the bottom of the roof, and then we want to give it a little bit of space. So that's the ceiling height. And let's give it a height of 16, and then we need the floor texture. Let's just do the marble, and the ceiling texture the same thing, the marble, and then hit OK. So there's our dummy sector. Now we need to go to line depths mode, and we can just select the one on the outside here, right click, and we need to go to action, and then it is in, I believe, sector, the sector tree. Yeah, sector set 3D floor, and then you want the tag of 51 that we set, and then you want to go in here to type. You want it to be solid. And then in order for it to show up, you want the alpha, you just want it full, max is 255. You can make it kind of transparent, that's what that setting is. But we want it just a roof, so 255. Let's hit clear and play. And that should, yeah, that should have put a little roof. Nice. Maybe still, I might still bring it up just a little bit. Yeah, let's bring it up just a little bit more. So go back here to sectors mode. And let's bring it up like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's click play. That's better. Yeah, I like that. So now we can add some details and stuff in here to kind of make it look like a nice little pathway. I'm loving this. In case you haven't noticed, I don't really like pointed edges, so let's lower our grid and kind of round this off. Where's that? There we go. So then what we can do is, let's just take that whole sector and bring it to 24. And then let's make this the support. And what that should have done is basically added like a support beam. Let's put some vertices here, kind of round it out a little bit. You know, we can put a little 128, shrink this in, and just make it 128, kind of center it, lower the grid, just kind of the best we can. There we go. So then we can put like a marble face here. I don't know where it went. Okay, ditch the marble face idea. Let's see what this looks like. Like that. So we can do another one over here, and basically on all the corners, and we can even bring this out. Let's bring that side out. So let's grab this vertex here so we don't run into problems and just drag it down. Just don't snap it. Can even drag this out a little bit. Now let's grab all of the lines. Let's grab all these. And then just pull it. Crease the grid. Keep it straight. Now it's a little bit bigger. Then let's just do like a 32 by 32 support there, and again the same thing, bring the floor height up to 24, and then we'll paste in our support. And then let's put like 2, but smaller. Let's do 16. I can do this on all the corners. Ooh, actually, I kind of like that. Let's undo that one and do that. And then a square there. And we'll select all of them. Again, bring it up to 24. We'll just paste our support. Anywhere it's missing. There we go. And then let's do some over here too. Why don't we bring the marble out just a little bit. Let's draw a new sector. And just bring it kind of abstract-y out. Maybe shrink this in. Get all our textures right here. Alright, now what we can do is again another little support beam here. Let's bring this back down. Dang dogs. Sorry about that. So let's get back into this. Yeah, let's put another one over here. But let's make it like that. And then we'll bring both of those up to 24. And let's get our support. Let's do our support all the way around. Let's come over here. Let's go ahead and hit play really quick and see what that looks like. Oh, we need to put the sector tag on this one. That new sector we just drew. That's why that's not opening yet. Yes. Alright. So first thing we need to go in and fix is that sector tag. We'll go ahead and go in and make these 3 that we just drew. 51. Clear it out, and then let's come over here to our switch and maybe drag it, the switch and the platform out a little bit. Move the switch in. And then what we can do is go to vertices mode, drag these in. And what we can do is draw sectors here and here. Bring those to 24. And again, the support. And then what we can do is take that sector and pull it. And then take this sector and pull it. Make sure, kind of line it up. There we go. And then let's take this vertex. No, let's leave that there. Let's go ahead and hit play. We'll probably flip the switch around. That's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm loving this. Let's put another support like here and here. Yeah, just here. Kind of a bigger one. Yeah, like that. Select them, bring them up to 24, clear them out, and copy our support. Looks a little bit better. And then what we can do is we can bring those out just a little bit. Kind of off. It needs to come out over here still. Just a little bit. Alright, there we go. Then we'll bring this guy out. And then what we can do is draw a new sector over here. Bring it straight out and just kind of abstract. just go right to the edge here. All the way down. And that's basically going to be another platform. Another piece of it. It's getting to be feeding time. That's why they're being cray-cray. In a minute, guys. So we got our nice little platform on the outside. I'll probably keep that one on the outside too. Very cool. And let's come over here. What I want to do is I really want to bring this out a little bit more. So right behind the player, let's get rid of the line horizon. And then maybe even here, like all the back wall. Get rid of the line horizon there too. And then let's draw a new sector right behind the player. Just where we took all that line horizon out. Let's come out just a little bit more. And let's fly over there. Because now what we want to do is bring this down. Paste the canyon wall. And then right behind the player, let's do another sector. Bring that one up. And then bring this one way down. And then we'll copy our bloodfalls. And let's make another one here. Kind of straighten it a little bit. Same thing with this side. Let's just do it from there, where the other one is. Bring it down. We'll do the bloodfall. There and there. Let's bring that in a little bit. Need the blood there. Let's get rid of this line horizon. Do another kind of piece of the canyon wall over here. Bring it up. Actually, let's do this all bloodfalls. Because then we can take this vertex and pull it. There we go. Let's draw another sector. Bring that one up. And then we need the canyon wall over here. So draw a sector like this. Bring that up. layer back. Let's work on the other side. Let's do get rid of that line horizon there. And then we'll draw another piece of the canyon wall here. Maybe bring it up. Bring that point over. Let's bring this one out. And let's use that right there for the bloodfall. Create a sector like so. What we can do is really kind of spread this around. Let's do one over here. Bring that point in. We'll keep that the canyon wall. Bring that point in. Maybe blood there. These two sectors are still tied together. Let's make this its own. Blood. Bloodfall, bloodfall. Let's see what that looks like right now. We got something weird going on up there. What's going on up there? It still has all the old tags, so we need to bring the brightness down to 192 and tag it 50. That should fix that. Let's do line horizon all the way around. Now let's look at this. Yes. It is coming together, my friends. It is really coming together. So, we're hitting on about our 30-minute mark, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it there. If you like what you saw, make sure you like and subscribe. Check out my indie project, The Road to Recovery, if you have not already. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun here. We'll probably, mess with some more ACS, and I really want to build out this canyon, so we'll probably dabble in a little bit more of that in the next one. So make sure you stay tuned, everyone. We will see you next time.